And I was like, oh, then it said you were busy, and then it said no internet connection. I was like, oh, okay, then Craig's gone. Then I was looking at my internet, and the internet was like, nope, you have no internet. I was like, oh, my internet! Oh, my internet. Can't live without my internet. Right. I can't even find the folder with the server in. What's going on?
It's on now.
Oh, the server's on?
Yeah.
What? You switched on? How's it on?
I don't know, but I'm on it.
The internet just... Because I didn't shut the server down, it's just that the internet went. And when the internet came back on, the server just went back on by itself.
Okay, that's good then.
Went on without me.
It just left you.
Yeah, the server just left me, man.
Yeah, but did you actually see... Well, were you working then when the match was on then?
What match was on? Oh, the England match, yeah.
England.
Yeah. Didn't catch that. Yeah, Welbeck was supposed to be playing really good. And the setup was because they were planning on playing Sturridge, weren't they? Because Sturridge has been having a good season so far. But he supposedly pulled his leg. Then people were saying that Rooney's been a bitch. And I was like...
Yeah.
Oh, they were all Rooney. Then Rooney finally put a picture up. And he had like the biggest gash down his forehead, bleed. I was like, wow, he can't play. He needs stitches and rest. I was like, wow. And it's like, is it Phil Jones, I think, kicked him in his head during training? And I'm like, what kind of training are they doing at Old Trafford for someone to kick someone in the head like that and do that to his face? I was like, bloody hell, man.
It was quite like, oh yeah, you think of leaving Man United, this is what you get.
Then they had Welbeck, who's been having a decent season so far. And who else?
Lambert.
Bench. And what's going on with Carroll? I ain't heard a single thing from Carroll.
I think he's injured at the moment.
Where he's at, or if he's still playing football or anything this season.
I think he's injured as usual.
Oh, see him in the squad, man. He's got a great strike, man, and he's good in the air. I don't know what's going to Andy Carroll.
I think once he's fit, I think that formation will work well for him.
Is it Raheem Sterling? He's English, ain't he? Is Sterling English?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's on the 21s, I think, at the moment. But Lambert's doing pretty well, though.
I see you.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh. Can you hear me now?
Let me find my mic. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Oh.
There we go. So yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know, it's been weird. I don't know why it's been weird.
Yeah, I was saying that Lambert's doing pretty well, though.
Lambert as well?
Yeah. 2 games and 2 goals, so...
No, that's a great record. That's a great record. I was reading a paper and it was saying some dude, I can't remember who he was, chairman or something in England, I can't remember who it was, saying that he wants to win the World Cup in 9 years.
Yeah.
World Cup in 9 years. I was like, what? You know what needs to happen, really? They need to get rid of all the old players. I don't want to say it, but Gerrard, Lampard, Ashley Cole, all those old people. Well, they're not old, obviously not old, but all the overpaid players, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And players that don't appreciate it. Like players like Leighton Baines that want to play for their country and want to do well and want to win. Those type of people. You need like people like Leighton Baines and bloody Wilshere.
But
those sort of people. Wilcock. Welbeck, he really wants to play for his country. Who else in there? I'm trying to think of more people. Ashley Young, man, I don't know what's going on with this guy. Oh my god, he's terrible. I don't know what happened to him.
He went to Man United.
He went to Man United, and I think I don't know if it's gone to his head or I don't want to criticise him, but his performance and watching him has been disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Smalling was named in the lineup. I like that as well. I think he's on the bench for England.
Yeah.
Which is good. And I think, was it Ben Foster was named number 2? But then I heard someone say that, who else named as number 2? Was it Ruddy? Ruddy was number 2. And I was like, wait a minute, what about Ben Foster? And they're like, no. It was match of the day. And in one match, they named Ben Foster as number 1. And in a different match later on in match of the day, they named Ruddy as number 2. And I was like, wait a minute. They both can't be number 2. One of them has to be... I rate Ben Foster higher than I rate Ruddy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Ben Foster pulled off some fantastic saves, man. And then I think when Man City lost their game, they all blamed
Joe Hart. Yeah.
I was like, no, if the defense is doing their job, then the keeper should be cool. One of the goals I saw, the attacker was on the keeper, and I was like, no, there should be a defender in between the keeper and the attacker, and the defender pushes the attacker off of the keeper, because obviously the keeper can't push because the keeper's hands have to be like in the air for him to jump and access the ball.
Yeah.
When I saw it, it was just Joe Hart and this player, and when Joe Hart went to jump for the ball, the attacker just pushed him, and obviously you played a goal, you know how easy it is to get knocked off your balance and whatnot.
Yeah.
If anyone's touching you, you can't really do anything if anyone's touching you. And I saw that, and I went in, I was like, oh, God's sake, whack defending. Then the pundits were just cussing Joe Hart. I was like, no, it's not Joe Hart. What are you talking about? They know nothing about goalkeeping, man. Shit. I think that episode Smichael was on. Smichael was trying to say what I was thinking. And Smichael was like, I don't play the keeper. And they're like, nah, we play the keeper. And Smichael's a huge dude. I didn't realize Smichael was so big. Smichael just told us, shut up. I'm a keeper. Smichael is huge. Smichael's a beast of a man. But yeah, Smichael just put his foot down, man. But yeah.
Yeah, well, he knows what he's talking about, so.
Smichael knows the bad man. I was used to call his son. Oh, Craig, I done it again. He's come out one, don't it? Good to have done it all the way around again. Oh, man. Oh, man.
I can do it all the way around again.
Just need to smash this whole level down. Wait, have you done it?
No.
It's because you're working over here on his edge. That's why you haven't done it.
I'll make sure I go up to the top. Go to the next layer, then I know where it is.
Bye, rain.
Eventually. There we go.
That took a while, didn't it? Off.
What an instant.
You just need to stop falling from whatever level it was falling from.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that's cool. How many? Oh my god. Looks like there's loads of levels, but the fact that we're getting one step in, one step in, one step in is making it.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
It's gonna take less time. It's gonna be smaller.
Should do that.
Right, let's have a look down and see. I see no creatures on the floor, Craig. Is that draw distance or?
Might be. There's nothing down.
Killed them. You've gone down and killed them, haven't you?
No, there's nothing down here.
They can't escape. You must have murdered them.
They despawned.
Shit.
God. We're almost at the top.
Did you see Ben Arthur's goal on our 1-0 win?
Yeah.
Like 90th minute. Craig, there was so much power in that shot, it should just flew out the stadium. It was so ridiculous how hard he hit that ball. And the way it swerved and just went straight. It was, that's some weird technique the way he shot that. But the amount of power he put in that, I was expecting that to just leave the stadium.
Do you think he was like trying to put all his frustrations in that one shot? So we should be winning it.
Because he was having a good game. He was having a decent game. He was probably man of the match. He was having a good game, man, and he just hit that with some might. I was like, wow, you really gonna do that? And when I saw it leave his foot, and the keeper saw it leave his foot, the keeper was like, fuck that.
Leaving
like,
it.
Yeah, he's leaving that. The keeper didn't even move. He just watched it go to net. I was like, oh my god, what a strike. Couldn't see that coming at all. I think it's one of those mad ones where he shoots it like through like a player or something. The keeper can't see it. It just rocketed in the forward, man. The mad goal to score.
I still think the goalkeeper's story is like, yeah, I'm leaving that one.
Yeah, it won't stop with that. And even if he got a hand to it, still would have proved just blast into the net.
Yeah, broke his hands and just gone with it.
But throughout that whole match, post crossbar, we weren't having no luck, man. We need to get goals, man. We need goals. And then we signed, is it Remy we signed?
Yeah, we got Remy on loan.
Got him on loan. Yeah.
I'm not sure about that, but we have to wait and see.
I was going to rule out Cisse, but Cisse is putting in work because he was the one that was hitting crossbar and whatnot. Just unlucky, man.
Yeah, we just need a striker.
That bar was linked to come back, Greg.
Yeah, on loan.
On loan, he's coming back.
Yeah.
And Mancini ain't got no plans for him in the Chelsea squad.
Mourinho, no, he's got no plans for him.
Mourinho, sorry, Mancini. Feel sorry for Mancini. Oh man, we weren't like he had a bad season. and they just fire. If you don't win the Premier League, you're fired. That's Man City's motto right there. If you don't win, that's it. You're out, son.
Yeah. Basically, I got your job. I got Man City on my CV. That's it.
You won't even like it's a bad job. And this new guy, I don't even know who he is. Come on, man. Who did he lose against? Cardiff? Was it Hull? He lost.
Cardiff. It was like 2-0 or something, or like 4-2 or something.
Yeah, then they tried to blame Hart, and it wasn't Hart's fault at all. It was the way he set the team up. Because Shearer was saying that they changed, is either one of the two, they've changed from man marking to zonal marking, or zonal marking to man marking. And that was the only difference that new manager came in and done. And as you can see, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Because we got murdered by a bloody division championship team, man. That's terrible. Absolutely terrible. But yeah, Mourinho doesn't have plans for Bar in his team.
Yeah, it was a bit shame though, because he's I think he's better than Torres anyway.
Yeah, exactly. But Torres, he lost his form, and then when he goes away and plays for his country and comes back, he comes back really good. And then you just got to keep him on that form, and he'll be all right. But then his form just goes again. I don't know, man. Same thing with Rooney as well. Don't know what's going on with his form at the moment. It seems to be picking up a little bit. People are trying to say, people saying that no one at Man City likes what's his face?
But the new manager.
Yeah, they were saying that they don't really rate him, don't really trust him. I
Look,
think
they don't know him.
Van Persie said it. Like they don't trust him. What are you doing? Well, why are you buying Fellaini for? Because where's Fellaini gonna play? Fellaini's like a mad offensive cam or a defensive mid. But Everton were playing him as a striker because he keeps getting goals. Okay, now we're going to put him in the Man United squad because they've given Nani another 5-year contract apparently. And who else they got there? They got Valencia. They can do it.
They got their Japanese player.
Oh my God, Kagawa. He is kid. So why
just give him a season?
Oh my God, I don't know what they're doing with Kagawa. Man, Kagawa is insanely good. They don't play him because when a new manager comes in, they don't have plans for that player. And he read him like they did to Tevez. The only reason I knew Tevez was gone to Juventus because I saw a FIFA trailer and Tevez was in Juventus, and I was like, "What? Tevez supposed to Man City? What's going on?" So I went and looked. I looked at Tevez. It said Tevez went to Juventus 2013. I was like, "Oh shit, Tevez is gone." Man, got rid of him. Shoot. So much for that.
It's that a shame that Newcastle didn't buy any players.
You know, Newcastle carry on. They're free. They're free good players.
Yeah.
The ones free that don't get played and upset. They just swoop in and be like, "Yeah, you want to play for us? Yeah.
I'll give you some games."
Get you some games. So they said to Cisse. So they said the Bar. I'm in, man. It worked.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying before, I don't know what happened to Andy Carroll, man. I don't know what happened to Carroll. I ain't seen him, I ain't heard from him, I ain't seen him this season. You know what he's doing, man. I rate him a lot.
Yeah, this is probably come from injuries, knowing him.
See, that's what happens. You get the wicked players, they get injured, go quiet, and then you don't really hear from them again, man.
Yeah, it happened more to when he was at Liverpool, though, wasn't it?
Liverpool? I didn't even see it. Oh,
yeah.
Because that's another example of when a player gets bought and then the new manager comes in and doesn't have plans for that player in their team. Exactly what happened. Exactly what happened. No, it's not nice when that happens, man. Well, it's happening to Bar at the moment. I'm sure Bar was scoring for Chelsea as well.
He was scoring quite a bit as well.
And he's like, no.
He shouldn't have left Newcastle in the first place, really.
That's very true. Very true. But what do? They throw money at it. How much they...
7 million.
Oh, it was that clause thing, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And they swooped him up on that. And I hate when they do that. Because Man United, they weren't just after Fellaini, they were after Leighton Baines as well. And I was like,
yeah.
Well, Patrice Evra.
And their first offer was like 32 million for both of them together.
Evra is like deputy captain. So how can you be trying to get Baines and Evra back captain?
It's because what David Moyes knows.
How much they pay for?
About 27.
Oh, 27. Yeah, trying to players over. And if you're an Everton player, you might, and your manager's gone to Man United, and it's Man United, you might want to say yeah. But like I said, where are you going to play Fellaini? Who's he going to replace?
Yeah,
he can't be players, man.
They were trying to go for so many midfielders, though. I mean, they went after. Fabregas for ages.
Fabregas for ages. Weren't they back after Ronaldo as well?
Yeah. Well, I think they would have gone for now if Ferguson was still there.
Oh, see.
I don't think Ronaldo will actually work under David Moyes.
Moyes, yeah. He's a new manager, man. Don't trust him. Don't trust him. Who else did I see he was doing okay? Anelka. Anelka had his little troubles, but he was doing all right as well last time I saw him.
Yeah, it was like getting death threats as well.
Death threats?
Yeah.
Oh my god. His
agent died, yeah.
Yeah. That's a big thing. Your agent's the one that sets everything up. Like if you need to like do stuff on TV and that, your agent organizes that. If you need to go out and like
the agents do it.
The agent does. Your agent's like, well, I don't want to say your secretary, but he's like your best pal, man. He does that. He sorts everything out for you. And he died. Like,
yeah.
I don't think he was even that old either. He was like 30 something or something.
Probably, yeah. I can't remember.
Friend, man. Yeah, he was distraught, man.
Well, it's nice how West Brom actually handled it though. So they take as long as you need, didn't it?
Yeah. Because they were saying how I heard about it was like Anelka signed for and then walked out next day. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Anelka walked out already. Yeah, Anelka's retired. I was like, what? Anelka just started playing for this team. How can he retire? Then when it got on, it's like, yeah, his agent died and he's taking like thingy.
Compassionate leave or something.
That's it. Compassionate leave for real. I was like, rah, man, he might just come to squad then retire. That's ridiculous. But yeah, man, that's gotta be horrible.